Welcome back, friends. This is WeaselFan, and we are once again here on Minecraftless. I know I put out a bunch of these videos in a row, but I've just been having so much fun with it. We'll start switching up the content back and forth, but I want to just get some more stuff done on this first. So, a few things between episodes. I did a few more, you can see it right over there, a few more runs on the raid farm and such, but I realized I got really lucky on something. So the first thing that happened was this. I managed to get a stone pickaxe, and I didn't even mean to. I would have done it on camera, but I wasn't thinking. I get Hero of the Village from that, and I was standing here AFK doing something, and this guy right here just spit that out at me. He just spit out a stone pickaxe. I was like, oh, cool! So, it doesn't mean we've achieved our goal, because once this is gone, I still don't get any back, and there's no way for me to repair it. But the fact that I have one means we can do a little bit more projects. Now, you might also see I've got some cooked mutton, and steak and cooked chicken, and we are missing our shovel. Well, that is because I used the last durability on our Silk Touch shovel to go ahead and grab a campfire here so we can cook up some meat. So I should be a little bit easier on food now. I was eating carrots and berries over and over. And the last thing we did between episodes was I went ahead and we got the saddle from the raid farm, and we got some armor from some of the loot that we've been getting. I went ahead and just grabbed a horse. There's a bunch of them over there. I kind of went through until I found one that had decent stats. So we'll have to figure out a good name for him, but he's not amazing at this point, but it's not bad, and it's going to be an easy way for me to get around until I can get into elytra and some fireworks going. So, for today's project, I actually have something that I have found recently that I would like to capitalize on. So while I was looking for mine shafts, I think I mentioned it before when we were doing the raid farm, while I was trying to find a mine shaft to be able to get a minecart to move some villagers around, especially up into the raid farm. We ended up doing our little back and forthy thing. I was investigating some of these caves. I'm trying to find the specific one. I think it's over here. Yeah, here it is. So I started, took some of the torches and started clearing out a few of these caves over here. And while I was clearing it out, I happened to find... Okay, it's not this way. As you can see, I was having to be very careful with how I move around. But as you'll see, as I came down here, I found... See if I can find it here. Where is it? I think it's possibly over here. No, it's not over here. Where did it go? Man, I promise you guys, I'm not usually this bad at getting lost. Ah, here it is. Okay. As I was going through, I found this. It is a skeleton spawner. I already cleared out the loot. It was just like some bread and some wood and such, but it had the one of the iron horse armors in it. So that's where I got that from, the one currently on the horse. But as you can see, there's a little skeleton going around in there. So I think what I might do with my stone pickaxe is make a really dirty, easy skeleton grinder. It shouldn't be too hard. I'm not going to make it a one-hit kill one. I'm probably just going to open up 9x9, put water to push him into a corner, and then I'll just kill him with my stone axes. It's going to be my current plan, but I can definitely get this started and working on. And hopefully this will get us not only some XP, but some bone meal that I can use to then get some more emeralds by farming up some wheat and such. I also need to go over to the villagers up there and get them put into... Just checking for night. And get them put into some beds, so that, or into the houses, and get them protected so that we don't have to worry about them getting killed by mobs. So that's what we're going to do. We're going to come back after I've done a little bit more work on it. Well, that certainly is an attractive addition to this town, isn't it? Yeah, it's part of the skeleton grinder. I'll show you my progress, but I kind of want to show you my process for having done this. So you can see I've traded with this guy a bit. I now have 7 emeralds for an iron axe, so I bought a few of those. I think they are one of these chests. Yeah, here's a few more of them. And you can see I've traded a bunch more of these stone tools. So, and I got the stone pickaxe, and I've actually gone through about 4 stone pickaxes. So my current strategy for getting stone pickaxes, and I do not want to stick with this, is going to the raid farm, doing a raid, getting Hero of the Village, and then coming here and going AFK for the 40 minutes I have that buff, while he just chucks me tools. That's how I've gotten the pickaxes, but I also got a bunch of these, not even from trading, just as gifts. And it got me enough pickaxes to get this done. So we're actually just about to finish up the skeleton farm. I just wanted to start out up here so you could see that monstrosity. That is simply the dropper for the skeletons to drop down. I also kind of cleaned up the path now that I'm not in desperate need for pickaxes. So like the pickaxes I have aren't like all I have. It's still not a great path. I might come back and clean it through later, but I added this little bit here. Oh. Okay, there is a dark spot somewhere around here, and I have no clue where it's at. Probably over there. Okay, I'll have to fix that later. But we'll come over here. And this is my current way back down to the rest of the cave, but over here is going to be the grinder. They're going to fall down here. And here's the room carved out. Now all I have to do is put down the ice, and this should be working. So let's see here. Try to get back as many of my torches as I can. There's going to be a bunch of skeletons spawning around here. Let's see, and then... Nope, 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 come on, come on. And... there we go. So in theory, then, they'll get pulled into the water elevator. It might take a bit of time. Oh, there we go. And if I did it right... Okay, I didn't do it right. That's fine. It's not a big deal. Arrows are actually kind of useful because I do have the crossbow, and I'm probably going to be using that quite a bit as a melee weapon. So I can go over to like here, AFK or something. I added a door here, which kind of protects this side from mobs, and I can add a door over here later on, so that this little room right here is fully secured. Let's see, are we going to get any more entities? Pretty high to the surface, so entities aren't really going to help too much. I hear more skeletons spawning. This should be a decent distance away from the spawner to get picked up. The question is whether the water elevator is gonna work properly. So the goal is, I want the arrows, but I really want the bones a lot more for bone meal. Okay, this is not bad. This is not bad. XP is not my total goal. It will be eventually, and this is not a bad XP farm. But it's those bones that I really need, and the arrows. So, because I can't make arrows. Until I get an infinity enchantment, those are the only ones I'm going to get. But the bones, excuse me, are going to allow me to grow some crops. Besides being a supplement food to the meat that I've just been randomly going, I can then breed up some cows. I've got the leads, so I can get them into a fence. And I can also breed up some vegetables to trade with villagers for more emeralds. And that's the goal of the game right now, to just get as many... Ooh, yay. I do have a bow. So that's going to give me some bows. The goal of the game is to get emeralds, because I definitely need to level up these villagers to get the proper armor and weapons and tools that I need to move further in the game. So this is not going to be bad. I can AFK here for a bit, and we'll do some more raid farms. I'll get some bones, and hopefully then we can start moving on to some bigger projects. I got a few automated farms I want to experiment with, seeing how well I can do getting the materials. So yeah, not bad at all. Okay guys, so to end our episode for today, I'm going to try to explore a little bit more villages. Now I know to my east, over there, like kind of in that direction, is a giant snowy biome with some snowy villages and some igloos. And those have some loot that I would desperately need over here, which include a furnace. And we're going to see if we can find any of those, so let's go to sleep first. But the goal for that is to get some of the loot. Now that I have a pick, I can bring it back. And between episodes, I'll also run over to the northern villages that we've already explored and grab. I know they have some grindstones and other things that I could use over here. So I'll be grabbing that as well, so I don't have to cook all my food on the dinky little campfire like I have been. But it definitely has been nice to have some meat. But yeah, now that we have the horse, I can go a little bit further out. Which means I can go all the way like this, and it moves a little faster. So yeah, we'll just head on over there now. Okay guys, we're coming up to the first snowy village over here. This was a very long trip. You can see I was having my F3 out. We traveled about 2,000 blocks from the base over to here. I was going to fast forward through it all, but then I realized it would just give you all a headache and still take up too much time, so I just cut that out. So yeah, let's see what we got over here. Welcome village, I come from lands afar. First things first. I also turned around after I ended the last clip to grab a fence post in one of the leads. Yes! Okay, this is what we wanted. There's one of those. Excellent. Okay. Good, good, good. Thank you, my... Oh, okay. I've also figured out while I was on my way here what's causing those frame drops, and it is silly of me to have not considered my RAM allocation. So, gonna have to fix that. And some leather armor. I will take that. Excellent. We'll see if there's any villagers around here that might be useful. Let's see. Got a hut over here. Another furnace. I'm taking all these furnaces because it is impossible for me to make them anymore. Cartographer's table. I will take that. And a chest with some bread. I will take that. Could always use some more food. Let's see. We got a few of these little huts over here. Not much in them, but beds. I might come back to the beds at some point. Right now, they are not a priority. We have these little lanterns. I kind of don't want to spend pickaxe durability on these lanterns, but I will remember that they're here for use later. Yeah, we're near like some ice spikes, so we have some like blue ice and such for use later on once I get Silk Touch. I'm also not going to fill my inventory with beds until I've already investigated everything else. Let's see. More furnaces. Furni. Thank you. Yeah. The horse was definitely a good thought because it allowed me... There was no way I was ever going to get over here without it. See. Oh yeah, I can pick these up now. There we go. Another lantern there. Let's see, we got a few more over here. We don't have too many left. Let's see. The other good thing about going to these villages is 100% the chests, because I've been going through chests quite quickly. Nothing there, yeah. But going through chests pretty quickly, and I definitely could use some more. Here we go. Ooh, well, classic red bed. Actually, I'm gonna take that because I like the red beds. Let's see. Another chest, some bread, and some more backup armor. I will take that. And another furnace. There we go. I think that's it for this village. I think I've cleared out everything I needed to clear out here. Yeah, and I checked that one, right? Yeah, I think I checked this one. I would have left the door open. Yeah, okay. So that's this village cleared out. Nothing special about it, but it definitely got me... the supplies I needed. So there is another village in this area, another couple of villages in this area, along with 2 igloos. So what I think I'm going to do is I'm going to go ahead and loot those. Now that I'm over here, it shouldn't take too long. I'll head back to base and go to the other villages that I had looted previously, go back to base, and we'll discuss all the cool stuff I've gotten from these excursions that we'll be able to use in future projects. Okay guys, we're back here at home base. I've gotten everything set up, and this is the loot I've gotten from the villages. Now, this, along with the stuff that was already in my inventory, kind of filled up my inventory, so I didn't go to the other villages we've gone to before. I just did the snowy ones and came back. But we got some good stuff, so I got a full leather armor, and we actually have some iron boots and an iron chest plate if we do need the extra armor at some point. We have another blast furnace. We got 3 smokers, 2 grindstones, 2 smithing tables. Got a couple of snow blocks. I kept those because we might be able to make a snowman at some point for some extra building materials. Our special red bed. Oh, arrows shouldn't have been in there. Saddle, some bread. Nothing major, but it definitely is going to help. Actually, with these 8 emeralds, I'm going to go ahead and get another axe. Start leveling that guy up even more. Because what we definitely need is that pickaxe trade for him, because this only has 38 durability left. But yeah. So with these things, I'll be able to make more food. You can see I killed some cattle on the way here and made some more steak. So I'm quite happy with that, with the results of that outing. What I have to work on soon is I want to get some villager breeding and trading halls set up, because more than just the pickaxe, I definitely want to get some more. I want to trade some of these farmer villagers for the golden carrots, and I need to find a better way for some emeralds. Now, somebody in the comments on a previous episode actually suggested I make on some automated farming to trade those for some emeralds, and I think that's a great idea. I just got to figure out a best way to do it at my current ability and without being able to craft. But I have some ideas on how to do that. I can also, since I have these leather workers, trade some leather for emeralds, which I actually have some leather when I was killing the cows. Might as well trade those now. And with that, those emeralds might be able to help as well for trading up some stuff. So I've got a few options. I just have to figure out the best way to do it. I'm not sure which route I want to take at this point in time, but I definitely am going to be considering all the options for generating emeralds. But yeah, thank you guys so much for joining me today. I hope you had a good time. I know I did. Kind of messing with the format, trying to make it more entertaining and less headache-inducing like my first episode was. Also, sorry this one came out late. I just started classes back up, and the weekend where I would normally be recording and editing a video just kind of got overwhelming for me. I didn't have the time or the energy or the ability to record and edit a video before Monday, so this one's going to be coming out on Friday. I'm also going to be, the next episode after this one's probably going to be going back to the NSG server, and then I'll be switching back and forth. I just wanted to get some stuff working on this for a bit, but yeah. Thank you guys so much for joining me. I hope you had a wonderful time. If you liked the video, be sure to like underneath. If you like what I do and you want to see more, be sure to subscribe so you can stay up to date. And I'll see you guys on the next episode of Minecraft. Goodbye.